Good morning, or depending when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told, out of Voice of Radio. So today we need to look at a product we have been waiting for months and months and months, and it's been driving me crazy that I've not been able to show you this. We've not been able to talk about it. I've not been able to confirm my suspicions. Well, today we can do all of that. It is the Prismatic Evolutions Premium Figure Collection. It took so long. This was told when Prismatic Evolutions was initially revealed, when it was first shown off to us. We were told we were getting this. And that was it. Until today. It took a ridiculous amount of time to actually tell us that this product is coming. But it finally is coming, and ladies and gentlemen, I am absolutely delighted. This is going to be a very big product, a very good product. This is going to be one for which people go absolutely crazy, and we finally have an actual look at it. Now, the first thing to point out here is, it is one premium figure collection with a joint pin, joint figure, and 2 promos. Now, this has been ambiguous for a little while, because during the initial reveal, they referred to it as a singular product, but I believe it was in the Elite Trainer Box booklet, they referred to it as a plural. They called it Premium Figure Collections with an S. So it was a real question here, whether there was an Umbreon collection and an Espeon collection, or whether it was one joint collection, and we basically had official sources, one which referred to it as the singular, and one that referred to it as a plural, and it was infuriating. Well, wonderful news. Now we actually do have the confirmation that it is one product, one box with both Pokemon. It's also gone and confirmed what I've been telling you for a while now, and that is that those Korean promos that we saw months ago at this point, they are the promos. Now, I've been calling this, well, honestly, since we first saw them. Like, as soon as we saw these promos being revealed over in Korea, I went, oh. And I'd go back and check the tape. I record all of this. It's all in my videos. I told you, well, hang on a second. These must be the ones from the Premium Figure Collection. And it wasn't that big a prediction. We knew that there were Espeon and Umbreon promos coming in our Premium Figure Collection. And we knew that there was no other Umbreon or Espeon that had been released anywhere that we hadn't seen. And we didn't know where this Umbreon and Espeon were going to be coming. So you mash it all together, and it was a very obvious suggestion that these would be our promos. The Espeon came in like a binder set, and the Umbreon came in a playmat set. They're very cool products. Hopefully some of you watching managed to pick them up. They were awesome. Well, now we got confirmation they are in fact the promos. And don't get me wrong, it was always likely this was going to be the case. It would have been weird if it wasn't. Because if it was another promo, where would they have come from? And where would we have got this Umbreon and Espeon? That's not the point. The point is, these are the ones that we are getting. And they are full arts. And they are just the ones from Prismatic Evolutions. They are just alternate arts of the ones that we previously got in Prismatic Evolutions. So in that set, we had, take Umbreon for instance. We had your regular Umbreon. But then we just had the special illustration. I say just. We had the special illustration rare. There was no full art, no gold, no anything else. It was just those 2 cards. That was it. That was what we got. Similarly for Espeon, we got the regular, and then we got the special illustration rare. That was it. That was what we got. They were both new cards in the set, and now we have 3 different versions of them. And again, we've known this since we saw the Korean cards, but it's still nice to have that confirmation. In terms of are the cards any good? Well, the Espeon here, free energy, 160, discard a random card from your opponent's hand isn't great. But free energy, devolve all of your opponent's Pokemon by 1 stage, that could be pretty fun. As for the Umbreon, this is better, it sees more play. Free energy, 160 and confusion is fine but meh. But 3 different energy, discard all energy from this Pokemon and take a prize. I love it. I love the idea here that you can basically have one prize remaining and your opponent's like, I'm not giving you any easy prize. And you're like, mate, I've got an Umbreon. Easy prize is not the issue. Love it. Big fan. And this is going to be a super popular product because it's got Umbreon and Espeon promos in. Simple as that. But it's also got other stuff. Here's a nice little close-up look at the sleeves featuring Umbreon and Espeon. We've got a pin featuring Umbreon and Espeon. And we have a figure featuring, you guessed it, Umbreon and Espeon. It's very much a joint kind of product. Now, there is a world in which they could easily have done this as two separate products. One would have the Espeon promo, an Espeon figure, and an Espeon pin with Espeon sleeves. And then the other one would have the Umbreon promo, Umbreon figure, Umbreon pin, Umbreon sleeves. It wouldn't be that difficult to pull off. It's not what they've done. They've gone joint. Expect this to be a very annoying product to get hold of. Because look, this isn't going to be cheap, okay? It's got 11 packs in it. Here's a picture of the things I just showed you, but now with the packs. Wish we had a close-up of the cards. I've shown you the best look at the cards we've got. The thing is, this is a set which is firstly redonkulously popular, and secondly, sold out like everywhere. When Prismatic Evolutions comes into stock, it sells out. When Elite Trainer boxes come in, they sell out. When booster bundles come in, they sell out. When poster collections come in, they sell out. I follow a whole bunch of shops on Twitter, etc., watching out for this stuff. And there's a real theme when it comes to this set, and the theme is, it sells out. This is a product which has 11 packs of the set. You better believe this is going to sell out. Now, I'm not sure about the sleeves, figure and pin, right? I'm not sure about them. Although I kind of want the pin to rock on a stream if I get to do more streams, which to be fair, I've been doing for years. Hopefully I'll get to do more. But that would be cool. I'm not sure how much everyone else really cares about the peripheral stuff. Figure, pin, sleeves, they're cool. I just don't really know if this is a reason someone's going to go picking up this product. I just don't think it matters. I don't think it's that relevant one way or the other. Because we've got 11 packs of a set which sells out the second it comes into stock anywhere. And we've got 2 exclusive promos that are Evolutions. And people love Evolutions. And Umbreon's the biggest one. Like, the number one card in the Pokemon TCG, in the Scarlet and Violet era, at least in terms of value, is the Special Illustration Rare Umbreon from Prismatic Evolutions. And no, this is not on the same level as the Umbreon from Prismatic Evolutions, a Special Illustration Rare. It's nowhere near as rare, and it's just not as special. It's not going to get to that level, but again, that's not the point. This is going to be huge, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely huge. And this is one of those products where my advice to you guys is quite simple. If you see it up for pre-order at a reputable place for a sensible price, pick it up. Because it's not going to last. It is going to be a product which sells out basically instantly and gets silly. So there we go. There's my advice to you. If you see it, pick it up. Hope that you see it. It's another one of those products where my regular advice here, I tell you guys a lot, is make friends with your local game store. Now, this is on the assumption that you have a local game store and on the assumption that you have a good, reliable, nice local game store, which I know is not the case for everybody. But if you do, this is the kind of product where your local game store might not get many in, and if they don't, what they're going to do is they're going to go, right, let's prioritize the people that keep us rolling. And I've long said they should. I am a big fan of stores doing this, of coming around and going, look, we are going to make sure that we are looking after the people who look after us. The people that come and shop from us, even when they can get it slightly cheaper online, those are the people we want to be looking after. And I think they should, frankly. I think that's the right decision. So there we go. We've been waiting months for this. We finally got it. But I've told you everything you need to know. And now it's over to you guys. Tell me what you think about all of this. Tell me if you're going to be picking it up. Tell me if it was worth the wait. Go nuts in the comment section, but be nice, would ya? And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk about Pokemon and a whole bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all kinds of fun things. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.